So I know you didn't come. You came here to see.
Start over, yeah.
You missed start over.
I wasn't in.
You were out of the frame.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know you didn't come here to watch us talk. We're just going to show you the world's first forged carbon fiber Raptor steering wheel with a matte finish going in an F-150. So we're not going to waste your time. Let's just go look at that.
Cool. I don't have to act excited today.
Okay, so this is our supercharged VMP Odin supercharged truck. It's got the special edition package in the lariat, so I got the cool red seats and cool red steering wheel, and I got red stitching, and obviously you get a little upgraded shifter knob and a steering wheel that I wouldn't call upgraded, but it's got this red stitching in it. It's freaking vinyl. I got a really nice truck that's like 3.5 seconds 0 to 60, so it needs a ridiculous steering wheel. And so we ordered from Carbontastic like freaking half a year ago, about the time we started the channel. Took forever to get, not the wheel. I'll show you what took forever to get here in just a second. But this is, it looks crappy on camera. It looks awesome in real life. I'm gonna, like when you see it beside that, like you'll be able to tell it's way thicker. It's awesome looking. It's got the red stitching, but on Alcantara instead of like fake vinyl. At least the shifter was leather, but the dad blame wheel is just cheap vinyl. But this thing, like when you see it in the sun and the sun comes through the windshield, I don't even know, like when they sent me pictures I thought that doesn't look that good, but when you see it in person, it's freaking sweet. Even the bezels up here are all carbon. A lot of times people just get a carbon wheel and then this stuff in here stays plastic, which kind of looks stupid. This right here is freaking sweet. Now it would be dumb if we bought the wheel and it didn't match the shifter. So, dun da da da, we have not only the first forged carbon fiber in a matte finish going on a truck, which, man, we just made up our own like category of award of like exclusivity.
We're number one.
We're number one in the world for forged carbon fiber in a matte finish Raptor wheel in an F-150.
And a gear shifter.
And a gear shifter.
At the same time.
At the same time. You can't beat that. So, and if you think you can, I challenge you to post a picture up.
Yeah. And
the truck's supercharged, so it has to be supercharged too.
We know it's first because it took them months to get this right.
This right here was a nightmare. So again, it doesn't look as impressive. As you go through this video, I'm gonna get some better footage of all this stuff going in. This is not a how-to video. It's gonna take him like 3 hours to do it. I'm gonna like get a rag and rub on the car and act like I'm doing something so I don't have to help him. But he's gonna put this stuff in and we're gonna basically take the whole dash and everything apart. But this looks really cool, and I actually had them do these 2 red stripes to match up with the red stripes that are on that vinyl boot. So that'll be pretty cool. But this thing took like 4 times longer than the wheel to get. Like it takes forever to get a wheel. I don't even remember when I ordered this. It was forever ago. And they actually said, like, I don't even know that we could pull this off after they got started on it. I think they remade it 3 times before they actually got it right. So Sam is starting to tear everything apart. We're not gonna, we got a little time-lapse camera here, so we're not gonna show you like every little thing. We watch how-to videos so that we can know how to do our stuff. But this isn't one of those, because you're, let's be honest, you're probably not gonna put a matte forged carbon fiber steering wheel and gear shifter on your truck. So if you need to know how to do it, there's like a lot of videos on YouTube that show you how to do stuff. While he tears that apart, I'm going to show you some stuff about the truck. If you're first time watching this thing, we got decals. Those are probably like the coolest thing anybody's ever done to a truck on YouTube. So okay, the rear bumper, you can't buy this. It's custom. It's actually, we didn't make the bumper. It's a barricade bumper off AmericanTrucks.com, and Sam's a genius, and so he had all this stuff customized on it. Yes, we don't have a tow package. It's gone. If you look up underneath, it's like no, well, there's a bunch of suspension stuff. You'll see that in another video. if you watch our videos. But we customized a bunch of stuff on here, and when we custom painted it, it comes like powder coated. But my son, I mean, I've probably told him 50 times, don't touch the bumper. And him and his buddy were out at the mountains. That's why it's so dirty right now. He climbs up in the back of the truck, which they rode in the back of the truck to climb the mountain. And they're up there playing, and they get in the truck. I don't know, you'll be able to see here in a second. They put some good scratches in this thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a foot twist. I don't know if you can tell. Let me try it. Oh yeah, this thing was perfect. It was mint. There's a big foot twist right here, and then like a scratch right there. So I might have to make him like do some push-up. Oh man, he got it here too. Anyway, you don't want to see all that. But anyway, custom bumper, custom exhaust. Nobody else has done that. Only one in the world. You probably want to see the Supercharger. It's pretty sick. Pop that thing. This is also, man, we like to be the first in a lot of things. I didn't even think about that. This is the world's first Odin Supercharger, the VMP brand in the world, on an F-150. And it is serial number 2 of an Odin on any vehicle. I think one Mustang went before us, but like we called before this thing, I mean, I think that might have had a picture of it. But it makes 600 horsepower to the rear wheels, and we're on pump gas, and we barely have it turned up. So we've got a lot of videos on that on the channel if you want to watch that. They've got me a custom, or no, this is a custom cold air or intake, but they got like a nice piece they had made. Like I got it before they even had that part made. So that was like the first of that. The bumper's the first. Obviously the steering wheel and the shifter. It's an awesome truck. Let me zoom out and show you. Shut some doors and stuff. And then I want to talk about what we're gonna do in a video here in like just a few days. Something that we've not done before. We do like a ton of burnouts. I'll show you on these front wheels or rear wheels. These were on the front. You can tell they're Nitto Ridge grapplers. We usually run Nittos. They've got a lot of tread on them. These were on the back for one of our last videos, and they're down to where, I mean, it's not sketchy to drive in the rain, but it's kind of getting there. And then the front bumper, I guess I didn't show you that. It's the only, to our knowledge, it's the only ADD stealth bomber with those lights in it that's body painted. And we got, you know, we painted our tow hooks red. There's videos of all this stuff. We got the custom gray painted badges on there, front and back. So a lot of stuff on here is custom, one-off. So let's talk about the burnout thing. So we do a lot of burnouts. It's fun. Some people hate it. They don't want to do it with their truck because they'll break stuff. We've already splattered the rear end in this one, changed it out, so now it's got 488 gears. There's video on that as well. This thing's a burnout machine. It's a straight line machine. When we put it in 4 high, we can get our 0 to 60 time to like 3.5, which is like a GT 500 Mustang, which we just made buddies with somebody who's got one. So we may have to test that theory out and see if we can actually pull that off against that car and actually beat him in an 1/8. I'm not gonna race him in a 1/4, I'm not stupid. So it does good burnouts. It'll spin these 33s really easy and just freaking smoke up everywhere. I'll put a card like right here right now of the video where we kind of got this thing to a good point, had it all cleaned up, and did a cool video on that so you can kind of see everything about it. But these tires came on, these came on your, yeah, these came on,
that's a chrome lariat up there.
So this lariat up here, that's Sam's, it was chromed out, and he's wrapped all the chrome and obviously put awesome wheels on it. It's an awesome truck. That truck will be for sale. He's got a 2021 F-150, the new one ordered. He'll get one of the first one of those and have, it's gonna get supercharged. You already know that, because we like to party. But these tires and wheels, I just wanna show you how awesome these are. This is luxury 18-inch chrome plated, I think. Oh, that feels solid.
PVD or whatever.
Is it PVD? It feels like the real deal, man. With some really nice, super deep tread wheels and tires. And I also, it's kind of crazy. My wife hates. Hey, can you unlock, or I guess it's battery's unhooked. We can't unlock it. I've got 4 more tires in here that we just took them off of something that we turned in on a lease that we had in an old company, but I was able to get the good tires off of it. So I've got 4 more tires in here that we're gonna mount up on those rims. So we have 4 rear sets that we'll be able to strap up and do one video with more burnouts in one video than you can imagine. It'll all take place in one video, and that'll be probably like in a week or 2. So if you're watching this a long time from now, it's already done and already on the channel. So that's what we're doing. I'm not going to bore you anymore. Just want to tell you a little bit about the truck and what we're doing and why this thing deserves a matte forged carbon fiber steering wheel with Alcantara and a matching gear shifter in a truck, because that was expensive. It was like a couple grand, and the truck deserves it because the truck's awesome. I'm just gonna, my kids ride back here. We can't put a matte, the world's only matte forged carbon fiber steering wheel. Whoa! With shit, I wish you had told me. I'd have came back here for you guys. Give it a little hoodoo. There's lots of videos on our channel with that, like all about the exhaust and riding up down the road. I'm not numb to it. I'm not like bored with it, but we do this every day on this channel. So you can see more about that, but I'm gonna clean this mud up, so we can't have this.
You got the parking brake on?
Yeah, parking brakes on. Now it's ready. Okay, so it's a tense moment here on the Backroad Driver channel. I've always wondered what it's like to pull an airbag out, because okay, we've got the terminal unhooked and all that stuff, and
here we go.
Oh, God! Psych! Did you think we died? That would burn at the least. So pulling that out, unhooking. Hey, don't scratch that, man. This thing's got to be pretty. I'm using that airbag and cover again. Had a dirty lens. Sorry. So this thing's pretty sweet, I think, but we're zagging a little bit. Let's call it what it is. Almost all of your Raptor, like I had a Raptor, like an 18 Raptor that had, it had a carbon fiber shift knob, and then like these are cheap wannabe plastic type of things. They're metal look there too. I think it looks pretty cool, but on my Raptor we had all of your traditional carbon fiber weave there, and this is obviously a big departure. This is what you would see on, I think Lamborghini does forged. Does McLaren do some forged? But then like Porsche has like a four pattern weave or something that's a little bit more fancy than a traditional. But like on your Mustangs and stuff, you'll have traditional carbon fiber. So here's the question for the day that we need you to comment and let us know what you're thinking. Really, I'm just baiting you to make a comment, because if you put something in the comments and give the video a thumbs up, YouTube will show it to more people, and then in turn more people will subscribe, and then we can grow our channel, and then we can stop doing this for free and actually start getting paid. So do you like, was that too blunt? Do you like forged carbon fiber, or do you like the traditional carbon fiber that is on the that can come factory on the Raptor stuff? And like you can, I guess everybody, like every YouTuber that does steering wheels puts a carbon fiber steering wheel on there. It's a little cheaper. It goes with, like if you already had carbon fiber in your Mustang, then you would want to put the one that matches in there. So you put the traditional carbon fiber with the gloss finish. So did we mess up and pick the wrong thing? We don't have any other carbon fiber on the car besides this matte forged carbon fiber with Alcantara. and then the shifter. We don't have any other carbon fiber to match up to. We're not planning on putting any more in here. This truck gets the crap driven out of it, and I wanted something cool, like that's beefier and looks cool, and it's got the double strap pattern, kind of got that going on in here. Did we mess up? So comment below, do you like this matte forged carbon fiber, so forged, or regular carbon fiber, the weave? And let us know in the comments. So that's really just me trying to get this video to be more popular. Just comment that word, forged or weave regular, down below, and let us know. Oh, it's off. Got that beast off. I'm gonna hold them up side by side. Gotta weigh them, because I think what I put on is way heavier. But I know what we can do. The CD player right here, which I didn't know I had, literally, until this came off, and I saw that and was like, what is that? And then I looked at the box and the piece in the back that goes over it. I have a CD player. In a 2018 truck, I have a CD player. Why do I need a CD player? I haven't had a CD in 10 years. Well, probably like 6. But we could take that out and save like probably 4 pounds.
We could swap it out and put a cassette player in.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Oh, okay, so we're gonna do the how much does it weigh test, and we're gonna use Sam as the scale. How much does that weigh?
3.5 pounds.
So the old wheel, 3.5 pounds. The new wheel, hold on, I have to hand it to you. We're doing the scientific. Don't drop this. The new wheel.
5.5 or 6 pounds.
So you're telling me that we've added weight?
Yeah, evidently dry carbon fiber.
I'm not using this. Just kidding. It costs like $2,000. We're putting that on.
That's way heavier. Evidently dry carbon fiber weighs a lot.
Well, look how different the thickness is. Well, it don't look that much different on here, but when you grab it, it's superior. Yeah, especially right here where you actually hold, right here, right there. It's like,
oh, bam.
Sorry. It's not even close. So that's our scientific thing. We've added 2.5 pounds to the car, but if we take the stereo out, we can save that much weight.
Yeah, it'll be good.
So I just noticed something.
We got to change buttons out, so we're gonna have to pop this cover and this cover off, replace the buttons, and hopefully not tear anything up.
If we break that carbon fiber off. I'm acting callous today, like I don't care, guys. I'm really excited about this wheel going on. We get the paddle shifters too. You can see them better from behind.
Yeah.
Once it goes on, you won't see that. Really good. Like, show it from the front. They even put like red numbers or plus and minus on there. So that's kind of cool.
Let's go swap these.
Yeah. So we're in the Backroad driver Knoxville office workshop, and we didn't want to break the trim on the wheel. So he's like watching a YouTube video while we're making a YouTube video on how to pop the trim off so we can get those buttons off. You have a plunger on your workstation. Unplug this plug and unplug the bottom one if you have a bolt. On the forged fiber wheel, they just basically take this piece, which I guess buttons and everything are all the same, and then they cover it in, you can tell right there, they basically cover it. So the back side is just your factory stuff, all the right moldings and everything, bolts right back in, but then they've covered it in forged fiber. Probably same thing with the wheel. They deconstruct it. You can see it's like built up right here. That's why they get the thickness to it. How they get the shape to be right, because I mean it's freaking beautiful. When you look at these side by side, guys, like it ain't even funny. If you look at the thickness here and the thickness here, this is puny compared to getting this aftermarket wheel. I'm kind of excited about it. The up here where you grip is going to be smooth, whereas this one pretty much feels basic, like almost the lowest trim on a truck that you can get. So it's going to be sweet. We're just basically test fitting everything up. I'm going to put the airbag in, plug it all up, hook the battery back up, make sure all the buttons work before we put all this disaster back together. We got everything hooked up. We've been messing with the airbag. It's time to turn the car on and see what happens. Go ahead. Woo! Oh gosh! We got y'all. check all the buttons out, and then we'll gloss it up, get everything back together, and show you what it looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got the clapped out Carbontastic bag that the elastic broke on while I waited on my shifter to get here, and my kids played with my bag all the time. It's about to come off like they do it on Instagram. Oh. Ooh. Ah. What do you think? Matte forged carbon fiber or regular carbon fiber? Got the matching shifter, and it matches dang good. Man, it's hard to, I'm gonna be honest, it's hard to kind of get the feel for what you see on camera. It's got a lot of depth to it. It's crazy. Sam, hit that flashlight on there.
Let's say, like, does that help?
Yeah, you can kind of see the grain in it. It's very deep, and there's like stuff going everywhere. It's nuts. So when the light hits it, it does all kinds of stuff. Hit it right here.
Of course, we picked a cloudy day, so.
Yeah, hit the shifter right there. It's hard to tell. It lines up great. They did a good job. I gotta say, I'm impressed. It looks amazing. It goes with the truck. I'm probably gonna go out on a limb and say not having the shiny finish, having the matte finish
goes better with this truck.
Yep. For a truck that's not, you know, leather everything, it's got a lot of artificial fake plastic type stuff in here. It is a fancy forged carbon fiber material, but that matte finish just it lives at home in here just right. Cause you've got the fake rubber plasticky dash with the stitching in it, and this is just right at home. I've got the tires in the back that you saw earlier. If you want to see those get destroyed, that's coming up in another probably 2 videos. Smoky. And we got some fun and games planned for that. We just bought a 2020 GT350. We got some ridiculous stuff we're about to do to that as well. We don't leave them stock. That's why you want to subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up, comment, do you like the forged fiber or do you like the traditional carbon fiber? And go ahead and click on the next video and watch something else right now. We've got one on the Wolf that'll kind of show you this truck in detail. We've got the GT350 going through the Smoky Mountains. Just pick something and keep watching. We'll catch you guys here in just a second when you click on the next video. Peace out.
Peace.